Hello, welcome to the training videos. In this video, we'll cover the third stage of the backlog refinement process, which is sprint planning. The sprint planning screen is divided into two sections, planning for sprint and ready for sprint allocation. Once the cards have been groomed and are ready to be assigned to a sprint, they are moved from the groomed backlog screen to the sprint planning screen. These cards appear in the ready for sprint allocation section. But you can always add cards to the sprint planning section by clicking the Add button and selecting the card type. Click on the More options to tag sprints and releases. Please note that the cards without sprint and release tags remain in the backlog section. Now you can tag these cards to the relevant sprints. For example, let's say, out of these 15 groomed cards, you want to tag these 9 cards to the current sprint and the remaining cards to the upcoming sprints. To tag these cards, select the sprint from the sprint dropdown. This dropdown shows all the current and future sprints, as cards can't be tagged to a past sprint. After you select the required sprint, select the card and drag and drop them into the planning for sprint section. The cards are now assigned to the selected sprint. Similarly, you can repeat this process to tag more cards to the current sprint. The analytics on the right side of the screen assist you in making decisions on how many cards to tag to a release. The sprint capacity pyramid shows the total capacity points of the selected sprint. For example, if a sprint has 60 capacity points, only cards with a combined point value up to 60 can be completed in that sprint. As you add cards to the sprint, the pyramid starts filling up till it is full of capacity. It helps you know how many more cards you can add to the sprint as per the team's capacity. For example, if there are 15 cards available for sprint allocation, each of 10 points, then you should add only 6 cards to the sprint. If you add more cards than the sprint capacity, the pyramid turns red to indicate the overcapacity of the sprint. Additionally, the 3-line graphs below the sprint capacity pyramid provide analytics on the last 12 sprints. The best 3-line graph shows the maximum number of story points delivered in the team's best 3 sprints. It shows the best performance of the team. The worst 3-line graph shows the minimum number of story points delivered in the last 12 sprints, indicating the worst performance of the team. The last line graph displays the average number of story points delivered in the last 3 sprints. These analytics helps you to understand the best, worst, and average capacity of the team so that you can tag cards to your sprint accordingly. Once you add the cards to the sprint as per the capacity points, you can see the total number of the cards and story points added to the sprint in this pie chart. After you add these cards to a sprint, you can click the Go to Execution Board button to view the current releases cards on the execution board. We hope this video has helped you understand the third stage of the backlog refinement process and the importance of the sprint planning screen. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.